I'm Brian, and this is Duck River Homestead. Today, I am fixing a mailbox and just doing general around the homestead chores. I wanted to talk a little bit about first fruits. But first, let's talk about blessings. And what I wanted to do was ask what or how has God blessed you recently? Did you get an extra paycheck, payday? An extra windfall? Did your stocks unexpectedly go through the roof? I know mine haven't. But God is blessing us every day, monetarily, through friends, through our garden, etc. And we are called to give back, to give God our first fruits. This last week in church, Pastor was talking about Cain and Abel, how they both gave offerings to God. And you'll notice that Cain was a gardener. He worked on the land with plants, etc. And he did give to God. He gave God some of his harvest. And if you compare that to what Abel gave the best, the firstborn. And what's interesting about that passage in Genesis, it was pretty clear that God expects us to at least be thankful for what He's given us. Ideally, we give back to Him the first fruits. First fruits are just that, the first fruits, the first thing that comes in. It's sort of like saying to God, okay, here you go. I trust you that you will provide more. So I'm picking these cucumbers right here. These are our first fruits of the cucumbers. And Sarah and I were discussing, what do we want to do with these? Is it wrong to eat the first fruits for ourselves? Absolutely not. Do we live under Mosaic Law anymore? No, that wasn't even Mosaic Law. That was, before Mosaic Law. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, what the heck are you even talking about? Why are you talking about first fruits? Why are you talking about giving back to God? Well, you see, everything we have here was given to us by God. This breath that we breathe, this land that we stand on, work on, God gave and provided for us. And it's only duly fitting that we give back to God what He first gave to us. And so we haven't really decided what we're going to do with these cucumbers, these first fruits. When we get our tomatoes, what are we going to do with those? I don't know. What does it even look like to give God our first fruits anymore? I know when it comes to our paychecks, we're told to give. We give to those in need. We give to the widow, the orphan. That's obvious. Can we give these cucumbers to the needy? I think so. But I have a feeling there's some fun laws nowadays that you can only give canned foods to food pantries. Now, I'll check on that, obviously. And if not, I will find a place that we can give our first fruits to. But let me go back to sort of this trust thing that I'm talking about. So, if we are to give God back the first tenth, let's say, the first fruits of our harvests, our income, we're telling God, look, I trust you to continue providing for us. And it's a reminder that we can do nothing without God. And yes, it is my job as the husband, as the man, to provide for my family. But first, it's God's job to provide for us. I can't provide anything without God. So as we give these cucumbers, 6 or 7 of them, away to somebody else that might need them, it's a reminder that God will provide for us, and in so doing, giving to others, or even whatever it looks like, I don't even know, He will provide for us. Just some things to think about. What blessings have God given you that you need to give Him back your first fruits? Remember, fruit comes from seeds that were sown and watered and taken care of. Fruit can only come from healthy plants. Do you have healthy plants in your life? Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you today. God bless.